Yo, what's up guys, it's Ascending Mango and I want to give you a review of the Z Fold 2. That kind of rhymes and that wasn't intentional. So let's get into things. Okay, where to start? I suppose we might as well start off with the externalness. Yeah, so the front screen is a huge improvement. I absolutely love it. It's basically a normal phone, except it's a lot thinner and a hell of a lot taller. I mean, personally, I can't one-hand this thing just because you got to do that sort of weird hand gymnastics sort of thing. But it works well enough. I like the hole punch as opposed to that massive forehead and chin we had on the previous generation. I mean, the case kind of sucks, but we'll get into that in a minute. But one of my favourite improvements is definitely the additional bristles inside the hinge. So as you do that, if you do have anything on the hinge, nothing's going to go inside your phone. But yeah, that case, let's just get this off and we'll put the phone to a side for a second. The case is okay. I mean, this is the leather one made by Samsung. It's nice enough. I really like the colour. It's really great. It does have a nice bit of raised protection around the camera hump, so at least when you put your phone down, it's not going to be touching the surface. But it doesn't cover the hinge, and as I say, you're not going to be too worried about it nowadays because of the bristles, but it only covers half your phone. That means all of this is open to get scratched and damaged. Again, I'm not too fussed, but some people might be. There are other options. You've got some Spigen ones out there, but I don't know. Personally, I'm pretty happy with this case. Yeah. As for the inside, oh, it's tons better. Have you seen the original? It had a massive notch. Thank God we've now got a hole punch. But yeah, that screen protector is not great. Look at that. It picks up fingerprints like a fingerprint thing. It is awful. I mean, you can get these removed, but personally speaking, I'm not going to, because, hey, it's going to protect it from, I mean, if you do tend to drop this thing down, if it falls off your desk or you have, like, long fingernails, which I don't, yeah, it's certainly going to help out. I'm going to keep it on there just because it's a fairly expensive device. I don't really want to damage it. I don't want to run the risk. I want to be quite cautious with this thing. But no, nevertheless, it's got some pretty decent specs as well. We've got 12 gigabytes of RAM, a Snapdragon 865 Plus, 256 gigabytes of storage. I don't know if that's UFS 3.0 or 3.1. It's got the whole fast charging thing and USB-C, thank God, and of course stereo speakers, hallelujah. Overall, it's a really great device, and I think if you're going to be doing a lot of big screen things like reading a lot of articles, then this is an amazing phone. What can I say really? It is exactly what you see. It's a miniature tablet, and to be able to prop it up like that and watch a YouTube video and like that, scroll the comments, or indeed how I tend to do it, like that, and you have your video there. It's really handy. You can do time lapses on it. The only issue is, as I say, the rear cameras are there and the front display is there. So if you are doing a time lapse, you have to put it down on the screen and then point it outwards like that. That's not amazing. I'm not a fan of that at all, really, just because I don't really want to run the risk of scratching this display as well. As I say, there are some of those cases you can do have a second portion to them, and it might be like a front bumper which goes around this side, and so at least with a bumper, it's going to be a similar sort of deal with this bit of raised material there. You're not going to have it touching the screen itself. There's not really a ton you can do about that, to be honest. Overall, it's a huge improvement. The fingerprint scanner's nice and fast, and it feels so much more solid, so much more durable than the first generation. I still wouldn't bring this thing out in the rain. I mean, God forbid any water gets anywhere near it. But it's great. You've got those same caps on the top and bottom, protecting dust from getting inside. And overall, the engineering that's gone into this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely phone. Would I recommend it? If you're a Samsung fanboy, yeah, obviously you've probably already got one. If you're interested in the latest and greatest tech, yeah, you can go for it. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend this phone. It's just because it's a bit fragile for the average person. I mean, I probably wouldn't bring this thing about if I didn't have a microfiber cloth. I do like to keep my things nice and protected. It's also hella expensive. So again, if you're a bit short of money or you just don't really want to invest the whole 2Gs into that, you'd rather buy a PC or something like that, I can't blame you. I mean, to be honest, in that respect, I do kind of regret buying it. But I've got it now and I love it. It's a great phone. It's super unique. I always get asked, yo, what is that? And I say, well, it's a Z Fold 2. But yeah, overall, buy it if you really want one. Maybe wait till the 3rd generation. Maybe wait until we've got, I don't know, some extra protection added. Potentially an S Pen. That's a common rumor. I do hope that's true. That would be amazing. That would be like using the iPad and an Apple Pencil, really. I mean, you've got such a large canvas compared to a regular phone. That'd be beautiful. But yeah, overall, great phone. I'm gonna, if I had to rate it out of 10, I suppose I'd give it maybe an 8. I don't know. But yeah, great device. Yeah, buy it if you want. I'd probably wait till a 3rd generation, or at least maybe take a look at the Z Flip. That's a bit cheaper. You get a similar-ish experience. That's more of like a wallet form factor. Some people like that. One of my friends has it. But yeah. And yeah, overall, thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get some more reviews out there. I've got a fair bit of tech I'd like to review. I've got a fair amount of ideas. I'm just practicing Premiere Pro. I'm getting better at it, as you've seen on this channel. Hopefully, hopefully the footage that I've been releasing has been getting at least a little better in quality. I really would like to just get a bunch of content out there. I've got a ton of tech that I want to review, a ton of opinions I want to get out there. Nothing controversial, just everything sort of videography, photography, and tech related. I love. I have a ton of footage planned, a couple of bigger projects that I've started to work on. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Hopefully we make great progress as we move into 2021. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and fingers crossed I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Hopefully not too long after this one. So yeah. Peace out.